What's up, nail geeks, and welcome back to another Fandom Flakies video. If you are new to indie polish, if you're new to Fandom Flakies, new to the channel, hello and welcome. Fandom Flakies is a monthly collaboration between Bee's Knees Lacquer and Night Owl Lacquer, and there is a third optional maker, Ribbits and Stickits, that offers extra non-polished items, including a polish now, that you can add onto your box to further customize it. This box is fandom oriented. We've seen books, we've seen TV shows, video games, movies, you name it, over the last several years. It might have been done. This month's theme is Star Trek. It's super cute. The Waterslide decals, I have them right here, super adorable, and it's just fun. I love it. My dad was a huge Trekkie, and we grew up watching the movies and all that stuff. So super geeked for this theme. So I'm going to go over the swatches real quick of the two official polishes from BKL and Night Owl, and then we'll do the Ribbits and Stickits polish, and then we'll do a sniff test of some non-polished items. So make it so. Bee's Knees Lacquer, Live Long and Prosper, is a mid-toned blue with silvery blue magnetic shimmer, silver and blue light reflective glitter, and blue micro flakes. I have to say this box has to be my top box of 2025. Probably up there in probably my top 3 boxes I've done for Fandom Flakies over the years. This is such a stunning box, and BKL is kicking it off magnificently. This is a heavier, dense formula. It is flirting with being a one coater, and it's going to leave you quite thirsty for top coat. I will say that. I went in with a quick dry glossy top coat and a glitter smoothing top coat, and it still felt a touch thirsty. So you can feel free to go in generous with those layers. I'm going to suggest 2 light coats. This is very user friendly, and it's quick to snap to on the magnet. Easy application there. It is so beautiful in person, and it toppers okay over black, but I don't see a point, as this is just so gorgeous by itself, especially for those of us blue lovers. Night Owl Lacquer's Discovery is a dark blue filled with shimmer and micro flakes that shift orange, copper, gold, and gold holographic micro glitter flake. This has a jelly type of formula to it. I'm going to strongly suggest going up to 3 coats. It offers decent coverage on the second coat, but I thought that third layer popped really well and maximized all the sparkly goodies on the nail. This is so pretty too. I think it complements the other 2 polishes so well. I don't know, these are so sparkly and kind of galaxy-like. I don't know, I just really enjoyed this box thoroughly. I'm going to suggest going in with a possible glitter smoother if your glossy top coat of choice is on the thinner side. This isn't so textured or really even thirsty per se, but just in case if your top coat is on the thinner side. Ribbits Engage is a blue jelly base with silver and dark blue light reflective glitter, red to yellow shifting metallic flakes, turquoise metallic flakes, and black flakes. Another absolute stunner, especially if you're like me and you love glittery types of finishes, those true micro glitters that have that excellent sparkle to them. This is a glitter bomb, so it is going to have some texture. It's going to be thirsty, and you will 100,000% need glitter smoother and glossy top coat working together for you to smooth it out. I will also suggest going up to 3 coats with it. Use that texture from your previous coat to adhere the next. You know the drill, and you're good to go. I think 2 coats is going to offer a softer jelly-like appearance. I just like that third coat sparkle best. This will also topper decently well over matchy match and super dark colors. But why would you do that? Because this is a glitter bomb, and it is so sparkly good in person. And this month's Waterslide decal sheets, we got 2 of them that you can add on to your box. We have the colored images here, and then we also have a black and white sheet set here. You can add them individually to your box. Remember, if you want any of the Ribbits and Stickits goodies alone and you say don't want the polishes, you can absolutely do that too. So to start off with for this month's quickie little tutorial, we cut out the images. I use room temperature water from my sink, nothing fancy going on here. And I soak them in the water for, I don't know, at least a minimum 30 seconds. The paper on these are on the somewhat thicker side, so you'll see that it kind of soaks up the water quite a bit. It's very forgiving if you want to stick all your decals for use in the water. The only thing that's going to happen is they'll separate from the paper backing. And if you're using a tweezer, it's so much easier to just grab them out of the water if that happens. So no biggie there. This part is optional. I use a clear jelly stamper for placement as I'm in a really odd angle with the camera, and it just helps me get it nice and centered. Now, I also color the back of the even colored Waterslide decals, especially over darker colors from my base, like the BKL, and that just makes sure that the Waterslide decal is going to pop the best. So I'm going in with 2 of the colored designs here. Both of them were filled in with the white cream polish on the back. And then for just a little bit helpful tip, I use 100% pure acetone in a dappen dish and a cleanup brush. And I just get the excess off the brush and I just go in and just gently pat, pat, pat all over the excess part of that Waterslide decal. This helps it be more flush against the nail, and it takes away any hard seams when I go in with my top coat. This is pretty forgiving because, again, Waterslide decals, especially from Ribbits in my experience, are on the thicker side. So you can just go in and, again, pat, 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 and remove those seams. Go in with a glitter smoother and glossy top coat. And you can see here that a lot of the seams are really hard to see if you don't know where to look. Okay, so that was the Waterslide decals. I have, let me get my stuff together. I have one of the non-polish items for this month is the Handed Cuticle Cream. If you're new to Fandom Flakies, typically the scent that is for a specific product, especially because I usually get the Handed Cuticle Cream, which I love. The scent usually is in the other items too. So there's car fresheners, all kinds of other stuff like that too. So anyways, the scent this month is in the scent, the Earl Grey Hot. At the time I'm recording this, I'm trying to get ahead of the game to prepare for my December schedule of posting. I don't have the official scent description, but I'm going to go on a whim and say this is probably going to smell like tea, which I love tea scents. This, you can see I'm sorry, the lighting is so trash right now while I figure out how to light in this office for when I don't have sunshine, but it is what it is. You can kind of see it. It's a nice creamy, I say medium to light type of formula, and it's fantastic. If you are a swatcher, or if you are, I don't know, you don't want your hands to be super heavy in a very heavy, greasy type of way, this is a really good lotion. It is definitely one that I have in rotation for pre-swatch prepping on my skin because I don't want it to be, too oily for photos and stuff. Anyways, this month's smell, is tea. It's definitely tea. Oh man, like my jam this pregnancy has been decaf Earl Grey tea. And that's it right there. It's a very comforting, warm, cozy type of tea scent. When I get the official description, I'll put it above my head. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be very surprised, especially because the name is the Earl Grey Hot. So yeah, it's tea. It's not a loud smell at all. It's like I got to get up close with it to really smell it, but it definitely smells like a nice cup of Earl Grey tea. It's very pleasant. So you can add this onto your box if you'd like to. When the pre-order opens, you will be able to do a la carte. So you can buy what you want. You can do the BKL and Night Owl Duo, or if you want to just grab, say, the Cuticle Cream or the Waterslide decals sheets, you can absolutely do that too. Totally customizable. There is a subscription option when the site goes up. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's the subscription option for just the Duo, or you can have a Ribbits and Stickits stuff on there too. So that is on there. I will link you below to Fandom Flakies if you want to get in there and get your box. These are pre-order style boxes. However, there's typically, it used to be about 40 boxes ready to ship. That might have changed over the years, but I do know if you get in there early, typically you'll get your shipping notification pretty quick. But it is a pre-order style, so no rush. Otherwise, you can get in there and get what you want. I'll also link you to the Facebook group if you want to get in there and join that. The benefit for that is on the first of every month, there is a banner change. My BFF Lisa runs that group. She changes the banner, so you can see on the first of the month kind of a sneak peek of what the swatchers and stuff are going to show you all for the next month's theme. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.